All right, everybody, welcome back to Southern Fried TCG. G here, right in front of the camera, we have Eric Robinette, top 4 place from the PPG Tour Orlando. We are going to do his deck profile today real quick. We've actually already done one from PAX Unplugged, the Energon Invitational. And it's same deck, just slight variances, so we'll go ahead and head on into it.
So same lineup as last time. We got the Airstrike Patrol with Captain Jetfire. Jetfire obviously draws you a ton of cards. On this mode, you get your treasure hunts for upgrades, and on this mode, whenever he's attacking or defending, you get to draw cards. So you're never at a shortage of cards in hand.
And the that ability of placing that card on there is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's
like we were just talking about those double blue handhelds.
Yeah, it's the one time you really like to get them in your hand when you have Jetfire on defense. Put them on top. One thing you'll notice, I got 3 planes here, so I like my ping damage and my heals. So I run some bombing runs, 3 of them. They did me quite well at the Invitational. We just have a couple of escape routes to get some double flips on Jetfire.
Also good for those green pips.
Oh yeah, we have about, I think, 12, if I remember correctly, green pips in here. Espionage, just to get that problematic card out of the opponent's hand. I just won 1 hidden fortification and 1 sabotaged armament in the main deck. I have 1 of each in the sideboard if I need to shift things around, but this just gives me some general protection on game 1. Like I said, my ping damage, I got 3 marksmanships in here. Everyone's ranged, so as long as they're transforming, we're getting some damage in. The rollouts are in there, orange pips, and just to get the double flip on Jetfire. Checkpoints are always nice. You throw one of those off right before you flip Jetfire, and then you reload. And then, of course, I main board my War of Attritions. The greens help these guys, and getting the 3 ping, 3 heal is pretty great.
Really, really good.
Yeah. So upgrade side, we got 3 armed hovercrafts. Just more
part of the range package.
More and more ping. I think this is my only Pierce in the deck, or the 2. Oh no, I have the Scoundrel's Blasters. We got the Energon Axes to do 2 Pierce. We got our extra padding in here, 3 of them. It's pretty easy to get all 3 of them online on Jetfire, or spread them out if you're not facing as an aggressive deck. And then, of course, the green pips aid these guys. Your standard handheld blasters, which come in really great on this mode of Jetfire. Just put it on top on a defense. We got our 3 matrices, so that'll give Pierce to both the Airstrike Patrols and also on flips, being orange, and on the attack I can put it on top when Jetfire's attacking to get an extra guaranteed orange. These are probably the weakest cards, the Reflex Circuits. They're in there because they're blue-green. There's not many other options for blue-greens out there. It does give a static 1 defense to these, and if I'm going against melee,
and there's a lot of melee characters out there that people have been running.
It's usually one of my first go-tos to sideboard out. I just run the 2 Scoundrel Blasters for these guys. It's another blue-green, does well. And then some targeted damage here with the Javelins. Just finish a character off that's hiding in the background.
And I know because I was watching the event, I was there at the event, but then after I left a little early and I was watching it online for the top 8, so your sideboard.
Oh yeah, I have some of that. So this one, I went with Wyatt's original aimless package as my sideboard. So I'd pop out the Airstrike Patrol, put in aimless, I have 2 free stars, so this makes it a much more defensive build. The Airstrike Patrol is a little more aggressive, so this one just hunkers down and just gets that ping damage in every turn. But if I'm just swapping out for some cards in the deck and not swapping the team out, we have the defensive driving to protect against non-attack damage, armed hovercrafts and all that, disarms to take down Galaxy Prime, point defense systems to protect from the chip damage pierce, from the Energon Axes, Noble Blasters, Scoundrels Blasters, things like that. And then, like I said, I have one of each of these to shift the deck in either direction. And that's about it.
So going back to Sunday's events, anything you want to talk about with your matches? Anything that just popped out at you? Any competitors? Anything?
I just gotta say, I was not prepared for David's amazing aggressive Pierce deck. I mean, he was just hitting me for 5+ up to 10 or 11 Pierce a turn. Yeah, Jetfire could not take that. You know, I was considering putting in the secret action to protect against Pierce, but
Overheat.
Is it overheat? There's
oh no, the secret action. No, yeah, overheat's
but either way, it was a single black, and it was just not reliable to get in your hand. I can reliably get the point defense system in my hand with Jetfire's action, so I went with that. But in fact, the one game I did beat David in, I believe I beat him once, was when I had the point defense systems online and was able to protect a little bit to get a few more hits in. But yeah, it was tough. Could not, you know, I'm doing small chip damage. His characters were relatively small. I could get Demolisher down. I could get you know, barrages at 11. Takes a little bit more work. I didn't really care about Vanguard's ability because I'm not really getting in there for the big hits. But yeah, just those swings in every turn. They were relentless.
It's interesting to note, though, that tonight is the night that we hold our weeklies out here in Orlando for Campus Cards and Games 2. And both Eric and I myself made our own versions of the runner-up deck, that aggro Pierce deck.
And neither of us won tonight.
Neither of us won.
But it doesn't do as great against other aggro decks, but against a blue meta, it just melts right through.
It usually does. But alrighty, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you once again, Eric, and everybody, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time.